One. Hey guys, welcome back. We're purple. Uh, yeah.
We got this cool music.
Wow. And it's actually full screen.
Wow.
Is this the Great Wall of China? No. No. Hello.
I don't think so.
Damn, bro. Those really are clown tents in the
Huge
fucking.
fucking moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cutting out of the picture box.
It's
That's
actually
crazy.
about to hit the Earth.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool effect,
It's
though.
Majora's Moon.
Yeah, I don't think this is Earth, though. I don't know.
Do you think
Uh,
that's just the actual shape
Probably
of the
not.
moon? Like it's a half circle?
it's not even a half circle. It's like.
A little bit more.
Yeah, yeah. 9/16ths, I'd say. But yeah,
Hmm.
there's clown little things in the jungle. Welcome to Vietnam, real Vietnam. Fucking, it's the big boy, with eyes like diamonds. Fucking,
he
he is
now he
awakening.
looks he looks like, jokes aside, he looks like the fucking JoJo character.
Yeah. Wow,
She gonna get a stand?
man. I
I
hope
hope
so.
so.
That would be
A
fucking
clown
hilarious.
stand.
I stand
It
Joka
really
baby.
does. I'm dreaming again. Don't make me wake up this time. I want some answers.
I have no
Riotous.
power to wake you up. The sickness inside you keeps you asleep. What do you want to know?
Last time I dreamed of you, you said I was doing well. But doing well at what?
Shouldn't you answer that? What is it you actually believe you're doing? What
I don't
is
know.
it
A lot of
you.
shit. Fighting for survival,
And you're still alive, are you not?
I guess.
Then you are doing well.
Yeah, this is some cagey bullshit. I think you know there's a lot more going on here than just surviving. You're the one who gave me all the ideas, after all.
Yes.
So, why? What do you even want out of this?
You mentioned survival. Perhaps this is my aim as well. Inevitably, we all die, of course. Even entire civilizations die. So, doesn't it stand to reason that part of one's quest for survival is the propagation of everything one identifies with? And if a civilization is to survive beyond its time, doesn't it need to concern itself with with such propagation methods as well?
So, you're saying your society on Whimsife is dead? And this is your way of keeping it alive?
Aside from the means of uh, communicating my culture to you, what is so unusual about this? There are many nations on your planet which have engaged in similar practices, including the one you have begun to challenge.
Practices like imperialism?
Yes, and communism. As I,
Soviet
Dennis
communism.
Prager,
That's who this is.
have done. Yeah, he's clown Dennis Prager. This is
He's
Dennis
his clown
Prager's
Sona.
clown Sona. Yes. Conquest can be achieved in so many ways. Often, the most effective ways are when the conquered don't even fully grasp what that is what's taking place. Does this ring true of the nation you were born in?
I mean, if you're saying America does lots of sketchy shit all over the world, but also has this like vast hegemonic influence over everything through culture and economics without even needing to invade all nations on Earth. Yeah, I know that. It's some kind of basic shit.
The situation you described surely happens in many deliberate ways, but easily just as much of it happened automatically, yes, as a logical and effortless extension of the great power and influence your nation has. In other words, it is natural. It is only natural for a person or a civilization to instinctively seek out ways of propagating itself to assure its continued survival. How many ways has this happened on your planet that you already know of? Methods of colonization may involve sending ships across oceans to occupy foreign lands. They may involve wars, cultural erasure, and the displacement of large populations, or openly genocidal practices. But all instances of these events on your planet have resulted from the invasion of one continent by another. It is also conceivable that your planet could be subject to the same forces from beyond your solar system. Is it not also conceivable, sorry, that your planet, yeah.
So when do we get Jubilite re-education camps?
Oh, hell yeah.
Next chapter.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Maybe even this chapter.
Ooh.
I don't mean to alarm you by raising the possibility. The truth is, Earth has nothing to worry about when it comes to the threat of a hostile interstellar invasion. There is no planet in the galaxy that needs to worry about that, because it is impossible.
It is?
Yes, space travel is too difficult. The speed of light cannot be exceeded.
Astral
Not
projection.
true.
Yeah. We just need to spiritually project, obviously.
Oh no, I'll talk about that after I'm done with this. Or even safely approached. Our planets are locked apart from each other forever until they all grow cold and die. Okay, so I mean technically that last part is true, but I'll talk about it maybe after we get to a good stopping point, I guess.
Yeah,
If
you
you
just
remind
astral
me.
project, as we do here. It's easy.
Physics stuff. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
obviously.
physics like astral projection. Yes, exactly.
Yes. So it sounds like you're saying if one planet wants to conquer another, they need to use a different method than just sending a bunch of spaceships over and shooting lasers at everybody.
Yes, that is true.
So are you saying that's what you're doing here?
I am only saying this. Of all that is about to take place on your planet, there is only one person who is responsible for the actions that will bring about these changes, and that person is you.
Wait, don't go.
Fucking clown Budavishta Christ.
Wait!
Ah, you're awake.
Viewers, how do we propagate the feminization of men in America?
Hell yeah.
Please tell me.
5G.
True.
5G horse.
10G. I like the image of the Sauron tower, and it just says 10G. That's all it says. My nose is bleeding. No.
Weeks
Oh,
later.
time jump.
I
good.
might talk about my things still, but probably not. I'm thinking more and more about it.
Can the
It's
speed
just,
of light be exceeded? Answer me that right now.
yes, technically. I mean, we're
But
technically already
Not
going
until we
faster
draw more porn of Joe Colleen.
Of course it can.
So get to it, viewers.
No,
Yeah, that's
no.
we only find out how when you do that.
Fucking, I'm actually trying to talk science.
Okay, go for it.
Fucking, I forget what it's called, but basically all of the universe is already like expanding faster than the speed of light. And it's not like, oh, expanding in one direction. It's just like, kind of like how bread, like if you cook bread, like if you like cooked raisin bread,
It's like
each raisin in those would, in our analogy, would be like a universe, and once you cook it, they all expand apart. So like everything is getting farther and farther away from each other at a rate faster than the speed of light. So there is a good chance that we will literally never be able to like leave our solar system or like contact anybody. Eventually, it is actually just going to get to the point where you cannot see stars anymore, and it's just cold. Not because like all the stars went out, but everything moved far too far apart for us to even be able to see it. Like any new races that could come apart would never know that there's stars in the sky.
Aren't we gonna
Stuff like
bump
that.
into the sun long before that happens anyways?
Oh yeah, no, extremely.
Awesome.
Maybe not though. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe maybe an ice meteor comes in and bumps the sun out of the way.
Maybe we all astral
Before it
project somewhere
melts.
else.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's most
Hell
likely.
yeah. But yeah, there is actually like a warp engine that somebody designed to actually be able to exceed the speed of light, which is pretty fun. But that's enough science bullshit for one episode. Yeah, welcome to 2 weeks later. This is the clown house.
Clown. That's what we should name
Really, the
our
game house, the
our
clown house.
house, the clown
Yeah,
house.
let's do it.
Holy fuck. She's wearing like actual like religious. Oh my god.
I don't think that's religious iconography. I think that's
It is now.
a symmetrical inversion of both the gender symbols. Is what that's supposed to be.
I think that's just a female gender symbol, isn't it? Like up and down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like the wheels on a skateboard. Like if you just click one off.
If
Honestly.
you look at it at a top-down perspective, it's someone on a Segway.
It is, isn't it? That's great.
That's the
After
future the clowns want.
people, everybody gets a Segway. After a couple weeks in bed, you manage to beat the virus. You feel weak, but you still can't put any weight on your wounded leg. You finally feel well enough to leave Abby's house and get back into action. Speaking of action, even though you could hardly post any content due to being sick, your brand continued its relentless march forward. The evacuation stunt, now widely regarded as a maneuver you orchestrated for the purposes of seizing full possession of the island, grabbed the world's undivided attention as the flashpoint for a credible resistance movement against the United States government. The ensuing media frenzy and global political discourse has only served to ratchet up your follower count precipitously. If you were in better health, you'd have been able to appreciate your outrageously snowballing fame a lot more. But as it was, you could barely manage to lift your phone on most days. Today, you're just happy to be able to get out for some fresh air. It's your first in-person debriefing with the Ring 3 since you've been sick. Or ever, for that matter. All previous meetings were done online while you're all keeping a low profile. But now that you control the island absolutely, there's little need for such discretion. Ring 3, under the delegated supervision of Jokulin, recently reallocated a nearby country club for meeting purposes. You've just arrived and are ready to hear the full report. You're more than a little anxious to learn what your organization has been up to while you've been in recovery. Damn. I still love the designs of each of these guys. They look good. Oh, they're all crying, except for the one in the middle.
They're all saluting, but with different arms. Good job, guys.
Actually, I think only one of them's doing it with a different arm.
No, the one on the top left is using his right, too.
It's true.
But it would have been funnier if it was just one person that was wrong.
It was the dude with the Omega symbol.
Damn, that is an Omega symbol, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty Omega. The
Omega
fuck is
male.
all this? I'm getting the full 12 clan salute, huh? Well, I'm flattered, but at ease, bitches.
Damn.
I'm alive, and long past due for a proper debriefing. Abby's been keeping me updated on stuff while nursing me back to health. But now that I'm on my feet again, I think it's time to get serious about our full tactical situation and what comes next. Abs, you want to lead the meeting and take it from the top?
Lol,
She got the
me?
drip.
Sure, you're the
Yeah.
Secretary of Jape after all.
Haha. So I've been told. Okay, so what's been going on here since the evacuation? Whew. It's been so fucking much. Let's see. Well, there was a power outage scare, which lasted, what, a day or two? Then that got resolved somehow. And
Abby, this debriefing fucking sucks.
well, I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were going to ask me for one. I just thought I could chill here and listen to you guys.
Ah, excuse me. Smile. Secretary Abby, it's perfectly all right with us if you relax there and listen. And with all due respect and reverence to our Supreme Hunk Effect Z, first of all, may I say what an honor it is to finally be addressing you in person, and how relieved we all are to see you recovered. Oh, fuck.
Do
Gotta
you
take
want me to be
myself.
Joculine for this?
Yeah, sure.
Because
What are
that
you
is a
trying to
good
say
option.
here? You're Jokuline, right?
Yes.
Yes, wow.
Oh,
You remember my name. Oh my god. I'm so I'm sorry, Supreme Hawk Effects. I'm just please don't call me that. It sounds fucking ridiculous.
I thought you were saying yeah, sure to be being Joculine.
Oh, yes, of course. My apologies, Z, smile. I'm afraid I'm losing my composure due to my feelings of admiration for what you have accomplished here, and cool. We all accomplished this, though. So, what's up, Jokeline? Are you trying to volunteer to give me a debriefing instead of Abby? Yes, if that's okay. No, not.
Misgendering.
You can't trick me. Can't trick me, Andrew Hussey. Don't call me sir either, but yes, it's okay. Whenever you're ready. As Secretary Abbey has already touched upon, your evaluation strategy has been an overwhelming success. Virtually all locals have been displaced from the island due to your brilliant and daring act of pranksis, and have been replaced with tens of thousands of Jubilate loyalists. Tens of thousands, huh?
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I believe it. While the media debated whether or not it was a hoax, we made sure to secure the island. We've taken over all major facilities with a militia presence, including the airport. No, you didn't. We've also promoted the claim that there are now thousands of bombs deployed all over the island, rigged to detonate if the government ever reclaims the territory.
Fucking. If. Jesus. Okay, that's the dumbest claim I've ever heard.
Sorry. So they're free to try if they like, smile, but the consequence will simply be the total obliteration of all this valuable property they are claiming we have stolen. Yeah, I heard about the bombs. They hit that part of the story a lot in the media. It was a nice touch. Thank you. Uh-uh. I mean, Z, smile. It was my idea, smile. But there aren't any actual bombs, are there? Oh, there are a bunch of real bombs for sure. For the sake of taking photographs to prove it isn't completely made up, as well as for detonating a few of them as a warning if it ever comes to that. But yes, you are right. There are far from thousands, smile. Well, that's good to fucking know. Meanwhile, the U.S. military presence has been increasing. A fleet of Navy ships has amassed around the island, presumably to function as a blockade, preventing more ships from arriving.
Just skating around.
I like that. I like that, though. Oh.
This has stemmed the flow of new recruits coming in, but more importantly, it's resulted in an unofficial embargo. Soon we'll need to consider how to cope with supply shortages unless we can figure out how to disrupt the blockade. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I'm working on it in the power situation. Right. As our secretary mentioned, we had that unfortunate power disruption. Electricity, as I'm sure you know, is not generated locally on this island. It's supplied from the mainland through two underwater cables, regrettably putting us at the mercy of whatever the energy company decides to do, or worse, that the federal authorities talk them into doing. So, as the textbook maneuver goes when it comes to any hostage crisis, which the feds are surely viewing this as, albeit on a much larger scale, they attempted to shut off the power. People on the island were understandably quite upset, so Secretary Abbey kindly put a distress call, and the backlash by our fellow Jubilates was rather intense, so to say the least. Many forms of pressure were put on the energy company until they relented and restored power to the island. Pressure? Yeah, smile,
Push
everything,
it
you name it.
down on me. Push it down on me. Something, something. Why the fuck?
What is
Isn't
that?
that like one of the trigrams or something? Isn't it called? Oh god. Know this. It's like a Chinese. Fuck. 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 Shit.
Fuck. Fuck.
Joel,
Threats, bribes,
quick,
mass
Yeah.
gatherings around their facilities and
pause this
offices.
video to make me not sound stupid.
Oh, don't worry, way ahead of you.
Just edit me out of it entirely.
That'd be good.
That'd be a lot of silence.
But you just
Yeah,
get
just
Dan to do all
Us
my
skipping
lines.
past immediately all the scenes where you read.
They quickly realized it wasn't worth it to antagonize us like that, even if the feds were insisting on it. It turns out our movement may have more leverage upon such institutions than even most government agencies do. That's not fucking
Yeah, no,
possible.
that's not true. Oh.
Pretending the government can't do whatever they want. Of course, the tremendous financial resources at our disposal make things like this go a lot easier, Smile. I really must commend you and the Secretary Abbey for accumulating so many assets with such a skillful implementation of Praxis.
Francis.
Question mark, question mark. I can't imagine anyone else in the movement has been as successful with the technique as you have. But then, look who I'm talking to here. The inventor of Praxis herself, Smile. Whoa, okay, let's slow down here. It's good you all got the power back on. That was important, obviously, but you say you're also spending money to make shit happen now? Yes, we have been. All with Secretary Abbey's approval, of course.
Uh-oh. Wait, hold up. How many of these are there? There's 6 on each. Okay, no, there's 7 on each side. Alright, I thought we were going to have
Are we
good
looking
old
up the
13 disciples.
Yeah, like the Last Supper.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although we might still even.
I have also been recommending a significant allocation of resources to a newly formed marketing wing of the Jubilite movement. I'm not sure if you've been tracking the metrics. What am I saying, Smile? You've been sick in bed, but you may want to take a look. Our following around the world has exploded since your phenomenal evacuation strategy combined with my marketing methods. I did notice, actually, the numbers have really gone haywire, but I guess getting worldwide attention for conquering an American summer colony will do that. And whatever shit you're doing with the marketing, I'm sure that's good too. How much have you been spending on it? Oh, many millions, Smile. But don't worry, according to Secretary Abbey, it all represents a minuscule portion of the movement's total assets. Joel.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought it sounded okay. We have so much now, and we've hardly done anything with it. What could it hurt?
Yeah, this is all totally fine. Actually, it's very good. Transitions nicely into the next section of the manifesto. It does?
That's how I was going to say it too.
Her eyes pop out of her head. And like springs.
Yeah, she really is a clown.
I was gonna start distributing it after the evac's done, but I got shot in the leg and then knocked on my ass by the Romana. So the advanced praxis shit got delayed, but it really sounds like you got a head start on some of it without realizing it.
Also, you were right, Drizzle. It's a it is it looks like some kind of, I see the Taoist symbol in the center of it. So,
Oh yeah, the yin yang symbol.
uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I think I remember something about
It
that.
is something in Chinese customs
Oh well,
somewhere.
yeah, I knew that because.
Oh.
Mm.
The Bagua octagon.
Yeah, but I don't know what the fuck that is. No offense.
So, what is it actually?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the like 8
No,
hexagon thing.
So what is it actually?
Yeah.
Well, once you get completely insane amounts of money from your marks, like we've got now, you just keep rolling in that money over into new schemes. The money makes everything easier at that point. Doing stuff like you already just did to solve the power issue, you apply pressure. You can buy people off, or use the operatives on the mainland to twist people's arms into doing shit, or even both at once. Mostly this was meant to be applied to more financing schemes. For instance, we run through the trusty old political donor lists, find some big names, target their money guys, like their financial firms or whatever, and look for weak spots.
Holy fuck, Abby is tripping fucking balls right now. She's coming down.
She's
Holy
climbing
fuck.
out.
She's like, oh fuck. LSD's kicking in.
Nerds who move the money around, buy and sell stock, whatever it is they do, and just apply pressure. Wave dollar figures in front of their faces that they aren't used to being paid and threaten them with consequences they're in no way equipped to handle.
Okay, well now, that's impossible. Literally, they get paid in, like, the tens of millions. Like,
They make bank.
yeah, they really do. Fucking...
A few million in bribes here to pry loose a few billion assets there, and you have a good return on investment. Oh, haha, yes! Smile. This makes so much sense. It's so exciting that I was unwittingly anticipating the next phase of your operation. Yeah, basically. It's the next logical step, isn't it?
Lol, not to me. I had no idea that's where this was going. It sounds really ambitious.
So does taking over an island, doesn't it?
Yeah, which, I mean, that's been pretty dangerous too. And now it sounds like you're pushing a campaign of, I guess, stealing from as many rich people and companies as possible.
Yes.
Epic. I'm not opposed to it. Okay, yeah, she's not. Cool. It's just, my parents are one thing. I felt like, I don't know, like that was some sort of fame. But this, are you sure we can handle all this?
Secretary Abby, not to worry. Remember, that's what you have me for, Smile. It's perfectly alright if you didn't have the same natural foresights into advanced praxis which I did. I'm here to complement your position of command and to expand upon it, to make you even more effective. We all have our skills, don't we? Just Z, I mean. She is a great visionary, the glorious clown mother of all that we celebrate here on this island. Whoa.
Holy fuck.
Who said mother?
That's crazy.
Whereas I would like to see myself as a very skilled administrator, Smile. Someone who can handle all that boring stuff with money, logistics, planning, and whatnot. And you're good at, well, you have an incredible social media presence. Oh, and you're super pretty, and you have a beautiful horse. So you see, we all have something to contribute. Each of us is like a puzzle piece that fits into the big picture. I think she's gonna kick Abby out.
Uh-oh.
And if it pleases you, Z, I could simply carry on with what I've already been doing so effectively. I could oversee these advanced praxis initiatives you were envisioning. Just say the word, and I will begin building teams to carry out your orders immediately, Smile.
She's the new fucking Percy!
So, you want to be in charge of advanced praxis, huh? Smile. Pensive.
The harm.
Oh, yeah.
Pensive clown.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
It's been a while since I heard that one.
Yeah.
I like this. Fuck it. Yeah, why not? Smile, 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 smile.
Smile.
I'm imagining she's just like smiling and like panting heavily based on that picture.
I'm gonna turn my camera on and you guys, it's like,
Can't even
Yeah, exactly like that.
I can't change screens right now.
I'll publish the chapter soon, but this material needs to stay internal for now. Can't be too public about it until we have a lot of plays in our motion. Don't want to tip our hands too early. Yeah, that's what it says. Get back to me tomorrow when you have a plan. We can talk about it more then. I gotta go home and lie down. My leg's still killing me. Abby, ready to go?
Fucking.
I was about to say, please zoom in on her face.
Uh-oh.
Later.
Smile.
Oh wow, those are
Colon capital D.
planes. This guy.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. All right, that's me. I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba die. It feels good to get back to our expensive wine dinners again. Just like old times, haha.
Old times, yeah. Shit's only been, what, 2 months? Lord's name in vain.
Christian. The name Christian.
Christian Russian.
Yeah, wow.
Hammer.
It feels like fucking years have gone by. Are you sure you're good to be sitting out here like this? You can always go down if you're not feeling well. Instantly from that second, taken out by a sniper in a helicopter in the distance.
No, I'm good. I need to like force myself to get back to normal. Things have held up pretty well, but to be honest, the vibe of this scene has gotten pretty weird in my absence.
Yeah.
And New Girl's like a lot. I'm trying to remember where she even came from.
Didn't you appoint her to Ring 3? Oh, she's a plant. Oh, okay. Never mind. You did appoint
It's
her.
like, no, why? Yeah, I did. But she kind of quietly moved up the ladder after some positions got shuffled around, and I hardly remember hearing anything from her at all. She was mostly quiet and just like idle, waiting for instructions like most of the others. Now she's this chatty fucking Kathy all of a sudden. Yeah, imagine fucking talking.
That's crazy. Couldn't be me. Thanks, Cuck, for reading all the shit on the series mostly. Well, she stepped up when you got sick, and I had no idea what to do. She's been such a huge help, actually. It might have all fallen apart if it were only up to me.
It would be a funny comment if you did end up cutting everything he said out.
Yeah.
Just reading it, but not aloud. Not saying she isn't doing useful work. Of course, she wants to overachieve now that she's got the spotlight. And the stuff she's doing will probably undeniably help the movement.
I mean, let's be real. Abby wouldn't have been able to make bombs.
Bombs. Like, with the advanced praxis shit, I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't go out and shake down a whole ton of money from a bunch of new suckers. I'm just saying my alarm bells are going off with her, and I'm not sure why yet. I just have a spider sense for these things. Spider clown.
It's probably not good for your health to get too caught up in paranoia. I think she's most likely just a nice girl who got inspired by all the stuff you wrote. And she's trying really... I feel like if that was the
nice
case...
Girl.
Wait, hold up. Do you think that she's
Yeah.
that one girl that I said looked like the Joker from, like, the first chapter?
I don't know, but I will pull that up right now for the viewers
Like, she
to
was
see.
like a hater of Z, I think.
Oh, that would be crazy.
And now she's trying really hard to impress you. That's all. I can kind of relate to where she's coming. I did try and kiss you after all, and you did
Oh,
not.
so that explains our friendship, huh? You just been trying to impress me with your sexy wiles and charms to end up second in command of my seditious clown empire.
Correct.
Sentences that have never been said before.
I hate it.
LOL! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
We both read that the same way. I was going to say, you have to read that out LOL rather than just lol.
No, lowercase is lol, uppercase is LOL. It's basic English,
exactly.
you know?
Yeah, come on.
Yes. You figured out my master plan. I saw you in the restaurant waiting tables one time and was like, now there's a girl who's going to cause Nantucket Island to secede from the Union with a clown-themed social media campaign.
Oh yeah, we are the Confederacy, aren't we?
Hey.
We're like Texas, but better
Clown
because we actually did it.
The Confederacy of Independent
Confederacy.
Societies. The Confederacy of Independent Societies.
Yes.
You sure know how to play the long game, embedding yourself as a high-ranking official in my impromptu paramilitary circus for years, just for your shot at getting that lesbian kiss out of me you've always been after.
Oh, Jesus.
Lamau, stop! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Oh, sorry. LMAO, stop! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Please don't mess with me like that. It's so mean. Lol, I'm done trying to put the moves on you. I swear. I'm after Jokulene now. I'm just trying to take care of you. You've been in such bad shape, and you got yourself in so much trouble. Well, we're BOTH got ourselves in trouble and need to take care of each other until we can, like, ... survive this?
I know I'm just joking around. I'm always just joking. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I just joke around when I'm stressed about stuff.
Can't say the J word. It's so rampant like that.
She's the Joker, baby.
Yes.
You just need to relax. Don't think about all this garbage constantly. At least take a break from it all at night. Other people can worry about the hard stuff for you now. That's what all your word. No, we'll just text to speech it in there. It's cool. Clown helpers are for. Here, let me top you. Oh, here, let me top you off. I understand now.
Yeah, that's a thought. I don't know if I should drink this. I'm kind of fucked up on pain meds.
Oh, but dude,
In-game.
drugs and alcohol mixing?
Oh, hey, that's how you actually get people to fucking die.
Oh, it's lit. What are you talking about?
My
Disclaimer, this is a joke. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Everything we said in this series is in-game, by the way.
Everything we say in this series is a bit of pranksis. Like, not even a meme right now. Or maybe I should say it is a meme, so that way people know it's...
Us making these videos are pranksis.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah, good point. Well, more for me then. Lol.
I don't remember you being this much of a wine mom before all this. I must have done this to you, didn't I?
Wine mom and horse girl.
Cringe.
No, I've just been so STRESSED.
I was about to say, I really hope he doesn't go through with that. It's such a long...
I'm gonna read. Look, it's been established. We got to keep going with it.
Yeah, you know,
I've never been through anything in my life what the last couple of weeks were like. With you sick and dealing with the government and my parents and the fandom and the media going ballistic over this, I've had to find ways to cope.
I'm sorry. Lord's name in vain. I should have just thought it through, what this was going to be like for you. Take.
Don't be sorry. I've been right here, watching how all this unfolded. You got fucked over by the cops. By cops, not the cops. You know, don't want to generalize, I suppose. And all you wanted to do was fight back. And that, like, got all mixed up with your new project. Probably no one out there can possibly understand the truth about why you felt like you had to take it this far. But I do.
Yeah, that's always been the problem. When you're under attack by murderous assholes with all the power and laws on their side, you can roll over and die, run away or whatever, or you can fight. But once you start fighting, the question always is, when do you even stop?
True.
Oh, this really is a Metal Gear game. That's crazy.
And then you realize you can't. Because once you start, you establish yourself as a threat to them, and they'll stop at nothing to put you down.
Made a nation of clowns for clowns, so we could have never-ending clown warfare.
That's the next one.
Yeah.
What if the credits roll in the last chapter of this game?
If it doesn't already exist, a viewer out there, take that scene from Metal Gear Solid 5 where Snake takes the ashes and rubs them on his face, but make it so when it pans around to the front of his face, he's in clown makeup.
Yeah.
It's like, get what you fucking deserve, Senator Armstrong. So it turns out you can't stop fighting until the threat is completely wiped out, or they'll just keep coming. Then the question becomes, who's they? Is it just the police? Well, who the fuck do they work for? Turns out they is really the whole system. All corporate and
Oh,
state
they
power.
careful,
Whoa,
careful with
they,
that kind of rhetoric
they,
there.
them. Turns out they, them is
True.
just the system. If
Yeah,
they
everyone you see with they them in their bios as pronouns, it's
They're
them.
part of the-
They're the ones. They're the ones who's
they're
behind
part
it all.
of the system and the group collective. If they constantly show they want you dead, if you're willing to fight back at all, then what choice do you have but to keep fighting to the death?
Yikes. Yeah, me. But yeah, you're totally right. I can see it now.
It's not like I even wanted this. Taking over a whole island? That wasn't really in the blueprint. They forced my hand though. I'm just tired. And that's when Joculine is in the background listening and she's like, she didn't want this.
Well, the Rona really wiped you out.
I know, I mean, mentally too. I spent the last 2 weeks in and out of a COVID in pain med fog. But that day I got shot. Some real serious shit happened that day. Which I had barely any time to process within my rational brain.
If you even are
Yeah,
rational,
you lost a lot that day. You found out about your mom, then Percy. I felt so sorry for you, but haven't known what to say. Do you want to talk about it?
Man, which one? Whoa, gendered language. Both of those topics are two completely different conversations.
Either one you want.
Not prepared at all for whatever the conversation about my mom would be. As for Percy, don't know what to say, it just sucks.
I know you always like to tease him, but it seems to me like you actually really liked him. It's okay to mourn for a person you cared about. Casual horse by the pool.
Horse by the pool, what will he do? I don't think I liked him like that though. It's more complicated.
Isn't he still on your unlock screen?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Sounds like you did like him like that.
I don't know, sounds pretty straight to me, Abs. Abby. Percy was my soldier, Soldier.
thank you.
Good.
Good grammar.
And he died because of me. He died for this cause. He died because I sent him down this road, and he never even knew what I was signing him up for.
Your soldier, huh? Okay. If you insist, that's how it was. But just remember, I'm your friend, and you can talk to me, and don't have to run away from your feelings forever. Also,
Percy.
do you kiss all your soldiers?
Good night.
Yes. Percy was the solid snake of soldiers.
Yeah.
I'm not running away from shit. It's the truth. It's true about all these people here and all over the world now. They all signed up for something I started, which could end up very badly for everyone if I fuck anything else up. But it's not like I can just stop. The fate of too many people depends on me now. The forces we're attacking here legitimately are quite evil. So I can't shake the feeling that this is all important work to be doing, in addition to just being a necessity of survival. And then my INSINE dreams keep reaffirming this.
Dreams.
I watched that YouTuber. He's pretty funny.
He kind of looks like them.
I was about to say he would fit in, like his picture.
Wait a minute, he looks like Percy. Yeah, they've been getting more intense. No apostrophe, dumbass.
You mean the same kind of dreams which inspired your manifesto?
Yes. I had some more while I was sick. They're more vivid than ever. He speaks to me more clearly now.
Who?
Riotous. The mythical clown god my brain made up, who is probably fake, but now I'm not even sure about that. So
When do we
maybe
get
I'm
the
going
Fortnite
crazy.
Riotous event?
Whenever I said riotous there, put like a really big reverb around my voice.
Okay, yeah.
Please
I
do.
will.
Or maybe it was just the disease wreaking havoc on my brain.
Hold on, just in case now, in complete isolation from other audio, just say, get really close to the mic and say riotous so I can edit that in instead.
Riotous.
Yeah, and then I'll reverb that.
Nice.
Your turn.
Perfect. I'm sure that's what it was. I don't think you should start drinking your own Kool-Aid on this lore. I mean, it's neat and all, but
I'm not that serious. I think it's just my subconscious talking to me.
yeah, you're not that woke enough to be able to astral project. Come on.
But it's very lucid stuff. All this material I'm spreading around, it's like a vision from some other place, and it feels like it all has some intense need to spread itself throughout the universe. Like colonizing the world, overriding our various nations and cultures, but without any actual invasions. Instead, it's more like it's being channeled through me from a place we can't even comprehend. They're astral projecting here.
So, like, spiritual imperialism? Isn't that bad, though? I thought your manifesto on record is saying that all that sucks.
It does, the kind that's been practiced on Earth. And if aliens sent ships into the Earth and conquered us, that would be bad too. But I think this is something different. I have no idea if it's good or bad, really, but if it catches on with everyone and turns out to be what cures this planet of shit like injustice, economic inequality, and all that, could it really be that bad? Stalin's Holocaust.
I don't think I'm qualified to answer that, but it sounds a bit like a rationalization. Maybe the kind that more traditional imperialists have used to justify Damn, Abby, waking the fuck up.
Holy shit.
Imperialists have used to justify expanding their own influence in the past.
So based.
Yeah, she's
She is the best character.
thinking for herself rather than just listening. It's crazy.
Holy shit.
Character development.
Like they could have said, if only we invade this poor country or that one. Just think of all the boons that our advanced society could give them. Yeah, it's called the white man's burden, is what they called that historically. Actually, that's really what it's called, or the name they came up with for it, anyways. Yeah. New science and medicine, or whatever, or new forms of morality, because our religion is better than theirs. Stuff like that, you know? True. Look, all I'm saying is Jesus was incredibly anarchist. And, like, that's
pretty
cool.
Fucking swole, too.
It's pretty cool. He flipped a ton of tables, dude.
What do you have really powerful.
Does your religion have a god that came to Earth as man and flipped tables? If so, I'll listen. I'll listen to what you have to say.
And this is how Joel started reading the Quran.
Uh-oh. I mean, yay for him.
Did you ever see that game Fight of Gods?
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's that fighting game with, like, realistic depictions of all the gods. And
it doesn't look terribly too good, though. It's like really old, like PS2 graphics.
Yeah, it does look really bad.
Oh, it's on Steam. Fuck.
Yeah.
It came out in 2019?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh.
And Jesus is one of the characters, and in this reveal trailer, it says he's back and he's cross. And he's got the board. He's got the board still nailed to his arms, and he beats people up with them.
Dude, I'm gonna be a Jesus main.
You can also be a Santa main in that, which is pretty good.
Yeah, Santa's one of them.
Is it like actual Santa, or is it like Saint
yeah,
Nick
no, it's
Santa?
like actual fucking Santa.
Oh, okay. Because actual Saint Nick is like...
Oh, yeah, Saint Nick fucking threw hands. That
yeah.
was fucking a badass.
Did you ever see Rise of the Guardians?
Yeah, yeah.
That one's a more Saint Nick kind of Santa. Yeah, you could be right. I gotta stop thinking like this. Like these are anything but weird dreams. Or telling myself this is all any deeper than just some story I wrote. It's just a story. It's just a story. Dot dot dot. Ugh, it's driving me crazy. I'm going crazy.
So stop thinking about all your clown lore for a little while. Just rest. You're still recovering, remember?
No, it's not even that. It's the clown girl Jokulene. It's still gnawing at me. Where do I
See,
know her from?
It's
KNOW.
Where do
definitely
I
that one
know
girl
her from?
that
I have no idea. Yeah, it's definitely her.
Yeah.
To be honest, there's just way too many fucking clowns for me to even keep track of anymore. True. They all have clown Sona names and faces, and
And unique
sometimes
powers.
people even change to different ones. So who even knows who anyone is anymore? Wasn't that the point? Your manifesto says it's all about like malleability of identity. Like take total control of who you are. Nobody else gets to decide, not your parents or the government or whatever, right?
that's somewhat.
Yeah. Still. Just have such a weird feeling about it.
You should just try to sleep soon. Let me clean up then. I'll help you upstairs, okay?
Yeah.
Something occurs to you. It was that tattoo.
Dracula.
Brain expansion.
Haven't you seen it before?
Where have I seen it
Hits you.
before?
It is her! Pickle Nick fan! Fart!
You open your now massive list of haters. You scroll all the way to the top. Where the oldest aunties are. The first one, the one you click on is the very first, actually. I knew it! Jocelyn couldn't really be.
Yo, Minecraft sword!
Iron sword.
My friend got one of those, the like foam iron swords for his birthday when we were in like middle school.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
one
God.
too. A while
He got
ago.
it like early to the game of Minecraft being cool, so I'll give him that.
Nice. It is. It's her.
It's
I mean,
her.
sorry. It is. It's HER.
Yep.
Fucking Jesus Christ, it's terrifying.
Uh,
Oh God, I'm not. Fuck. Why did we start this bit? Damn it.
THISWASTTHEFIRSTVITCHHO or W. Fuck. WHOCANCELEDYOU.
Oh, you forgot the spaces. Kind of cringe.
Fuck.
THIS space WAS space THE space for
Edit this out, this bit sucks.
FIRST space. You know what? Fuck it. This bit's fucking dumb. This was the first bitch who canceled you.
You were right. That's crazy.
What are you gonna do
I
now?
knew it.
Anger.
Oh,
Shit. Laser
red
eyes.
eyes.
Fucking deep fried.
Aw. That's fantastic.
It looks like a meme edit.
Yeah, it basically is. It's got the laser eyes of the growing stronger every day meme, and then also
Yes.
just like artifacting of it losing quality.
Yeah.
End of chapter 6.
End of chapter 6.
Hey, hopefully it is
Three
that
left.
aliens are actually trying to invade our planet.
Mhm.
The means.
Astral projection.
So if you're wondering who's the one going around feminizing all our men in America, it's
Fucking Dennis Prager.
Dennis
it's
Prager.
Dennis Prager.
To be continued.
No, it's Coitus or whatever the fuck his name is.
Cuciatus. Riotous.
Riotous.
Yeah,
It's
Ryan.
Riotous.
That's his name.
You have
Riotous.
to insert Chansey's.
Yeah, I was planning on
Cool.
it.
Okay.
See you next time.
We'll see you next time. Bye.